No, it says I'm live. Road. We're on a road trip. And I got at least 40 minutes before I can to go to, so I thought I would chat with you guys. I won't be able to read the chat because I'll be driving, but I just stopped at an en route to figure out how to go live here. An en route is a rest stop here in Ontario. So here we go. We're going to go back on the road, on the highway. I drove, or my cousin was flying out to go back to Nunavut today. And she normally goes to London, Ontario. But because Air Canada flight attendants, I believe it is, are striking or protesting or whatever today, her flights were canceled, so she is, her people had to scramble to find her a flight, and first flight they could find her was going out of Toronto. So I've been up at 2 a.m. this morning. We've driven to Toronto, and I'm part way back to Sarnia. I am on the highway 401, just outside of Ingersoll. So I hope to be back in Sarnia probably between 8 and 9. But I do have a meeting at 8 a.m. So I might hopefully be by and I could switch over to the meeting. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if anybody's here. I don't know if you can hear me. We'll just chat. This could be fun. I'm live again? Okay. The speed on the 401 is 100. I'm doing about 100 kilometers. I'm doing about 113, and people are passing me like I'm standing still. People are crazy drivers. Sorry about a little stand clip-on thing here. Get over. Yeah, they're crazy. So 100 kilometers is about 60 miles per hour. People are doing about 70. They're nuts, but where to go? An interesting morning. This is a sunny day. It's kind of hazy, but I don't know how much is that. It's the fog or that is like smoke from the wildfires up north. And it's not that far north now. They've moved down. I made notes on my live on Thursday. There's like 100 and some, or around 100 that are out of control, and 60 something are in control, and it's crazy. Oh, I guess that's across Canada. There's not many, but you know, it's crazy. And I don't know, you don't appreciate our smoke, but what can we do? It's climate change. A longer drive. Oh, gee, this is construction zone. Yep. That wasn't supposed to. Can you still hear me, folks? Hey, g'day, Sean. Can you actually hear me? I'm trying to. Should be on Bluetooth. Nope, Bluetooth. Can you hear me on my phone, or I don't know if the Bluetooth is picking up on the voice here or not? I guess I'm ahead of the pickup, or the semi truck here, then I can bring my cruise control back on. Let's hit resume. Where are you headed? Yes, I can hear you. I'm headed home from Toronto, Ontario. My cousin had to fly out this morning from Toronto back to Nunavut. So it's the Air Canada flight attendants are protesting, striking. I'm not sure what it. Went out at midnight, and all the Air Canada flights were canceled. So she is flying out of Porter Air from Toronto into Ottawa, and then she stays overnight in Ottawa, and then I think tomorrow flies to Iqaluit, which is the capital of Nunavut, until Monday, and then she flies to Resolute Bay, which is the second most northern community. I'm not sure if we'll be home in time for the meeting, but if I'm around London, I'm going to pull off and at least be able to switch to the Zoom call. I hope. That's my plan. I am probably more than halfway back. It was just almost about 2.5 hours there, and I've been about an hour and a half on the road back. Sun's up, sun's shining, beautiful sunrise. I'll pop in when I can. Okay, it's annoying me. The guy ahead of me is going slow, and the guy in the other lane beside me is not going fast enough. Or it's going too fast for me to get ahead of him. Construction zone. Yeah, one of the two seasons in Canada. You get winter and construction season. Although, when we were going that side of the highway, we did see that there was a construction area, so. But they were working during the night, so they might have knocked off already. I don't know. I'll know when I get up here further. I'm being safe. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Chris Board? I can't try to see that there. Just kind of glance quickly. 4 away to 900. I'm 11 away to 700. So I'm working on that. Yeah, focusing on the road. I hate construction zones because it's supposed to be 80 kilometers, which is about 50 miles per hour. But nobody's doing that because there's no workers present, so safest is just going with the flow of the traffic. So I got a slow van ahead of me. Oh, it's interesting, he's got like a ladder on the top. It's some kind of light business. Get ahead of him, get out of the way of the fast people coming up my butt. Okay, I'm going to kick back on to resume the cruise control. I'll have to look into that when I get home, okay? I can't do that while I'm driving. It's the middle of farmland. I'm sure I can turn it around and let you see what's going on, but farmland over here. Trees, woods. Oh, motorcycle. Nice Harley. Got some weigh scales for the semi-trucks. What am I doing? Driving. Yeah, it is quite hazy, so I don't know if that's from the wildfires. Crazy, this is the number of wildfires. right in every province here that I know of. I don't know about the territories. Here we go again. Slow truck in front of me and guy that's going too fast beside me for me to get over. Slow down. Making lots of earrings. What are you gonna do with the earring? Passing the exit for Elmer. Elmer has the police college in Ontario. Elmer is also near where our old site for LARP used to be, Peacekeeper Park. It was nice. Not the facilities that we have at Stevenson Children's Camp, but there was lots of woods and stuff. Kind of missing LARP this year, but life has been kind of busy with me helping my aunt and my oldest, who's involved with LARP, with live action role play. For those that don't know what LARP is, my oldest has gone through a divorce and they're trying to sell the house. His ex is moving to Europe, interesting enough, and I think one of their buddies is going to move in with them to help with the expenses until they can get the house sold, because the house is in a little community about half hour away from where mom and the rest of the family and friends live, so they want to get back into town and be able to do more stuff. It's been quite a year, yeah. My youngest and his girlfriend have lost two pets. Their cat 7 passed the day before my youngest son's birthday, and Callie passed 2 days before my oldest son's birthday. And Callie passed, our dog passed with lymphoma, and we just got his ashes back he just passed on the 2nd of August, and we just got his ashes back on Wednesday. So it's been an emotional year. My aunt had not health, well, I guess health, but her ability to get around was declining, so she had a total hip replacement in June, so she's about 8 or 9 weeks post-surgery. She's getting around pretty good, though. Getting more independent. She's been able to get herself up and get dressed. And she has personal support workers that come in morning and night. And they're doing less and less for her because she's able to get herself dressed, and except for putting her socks on that she was struggling with. She can't get the little aid things to put your socks on to work properly, and then they put some cream on her back, but it's kind of like, it's called motion lotion, but it's like an A535 or deep heat or whatever. One of those kind of menthol type rubs, because she's got some arthritis in her lower back, but her hip's doing really well. She's done well in therapy. And her biggest struggle right now is getting up and down the stairs, and once she gets able to do that, then she'll probably get more active and be able to drive again. Left lane closed. I'm going to 7 kilometers ahead. Then we get Belmont. We're getting closer to London. I might be closer to home before the meeting, Sean. Yeah. London downtown. Wellington Road coming up. The side of London and the rest stop. Use the facilities. Not sponsored. And then she didn't end up taking them because she can't take them on the plane. So I got 2 bottles of water here. And I still have water from this morning. If I don't drink too much, I'll have to stop and pee. I've done that enough this morning before I left. So I went to some errands yesterday with my aunt and my cousin, get her ready to go, and got home probably about 5 or 6. I fell asleep till about 8. Just kind of catnapped on up and on between then and 2 a.m. She wanted to leave by 3. So I'll be getting home. I'll be having 25 minutes. I'll be halfway between London and Sarnia then. Yeah. I have our meeting, and then I'm going to be crashing for a few hours probably. It was kind of interesting when I pulled up to start the live stream. There was I stopped at the rest stop to get some gas. There's a whole bunch of old cars, so it was kind of cool. Like, well, not old, but more like your 60s and 70s hot rod type cars. It was kind of nice. John's next live stream should be Tuesday or Wednesday morning, I think. Anybody watching this on the replay, tune in next Friday night to Saturday night for the all hands on deck cruise-a-thon. And if anybody can help, contact Jen Cohen, but Jen.events at handsforcruising.org, I believe. Bat Brewery, Yuck Yucks Comic Club. Yep, those things are in London. I'm just cutting through. I'm not going into London. Every time I wish I was closer to London. Is there? That's our closest Costco. It's London. The only time I've been there is with V and Steve. That was back in May. So any workers out? Gotta get ahead of this truck in case I have to get over. Workers are on the other side. Looks like some traffic on the other side too. I think they're widening the highway here. It's very congested through London here. I did a little, well, it's not going to be a short because I turned the camera the other way, but I did a little video I'll post later leaving Toronto, and you can see how many lanes, how crazy. Wasn't too busy yet though. The joys of being in Toronto at 6 a.m. rather than like 9 a.m. I used to go to Toronto all the time when I was younger. Me and a girlfriend would go down there and just find something to do or visit friends or on my, I can't see. Hate when you can't tell I don't like this car because you can't see the blind spot that's easily. There we go. I have to get past this pickup truck, or a pickup truck. Not a pickup, it's a semi. Or too long, so I get back over it because I have to get off. The highway splits up here. One way goes to Sarnia and one way goes to Windsor, and I don't want to go to Windsor, so I'll get past this truck here and get back over. The one advantage, and it's weird, all the 400 series highways, which are fast highways, are 100 kilometers per hour. Our highway between here, right here where I get off, and Sarnia, 110 kilometers an hour. So a little bit faster. I gotta slow down. On road, on ramp. Here, back over on that side. It's not as busy as the highway between London. Now, the disadvantage on this highway is that there isn't the rest stops like that highway has between Windsor and Toronto. So, off into there's a couple little communities like less than a mile off the main road that there's a Tim Hortons or some kind of rest stop of some kind. Coffee or restaurant. So should be home in about 45 minutes to an hour, give or take. Depends on the traffic, which there isn't any right now. I don't think there's much construction on this stretch. All farm fields. We got corn, we got soybeans. More corn, more soybeans. A lot of trees lining this part of the highway too. Can't really think behind it, but there. Oops. The only wildlife we've seen all morning was some birds. All the signs warning about deer. Didn't see any deer. Didn't see any raccoons. You could smell a skunk at one point. But didn't see any carcass or anything. Haven't seen any roadkill. Turn that around so I can give you guys a view, but I don't want to mess up. Oh, can I? Turn it? Oh, there you go. Now you can see the road. Still staring at my face. Don't want to see. My aunt needs an oil change. That's her sticker up there but behind you, but that's the view I'm looking at. A lot of glare there. According to that, we are. sunny day for driving. You know, about 5 more minutes, then I'm gonna have to try to switch. I appreciate the few of you that were able to join me. You can see how hazy it is out there. A sunny day, blue skies. Corner over there to the left. Seat, I slide down. How's that? There we go. Not too bad to drive. Now it gets busier later in the day and towards the bridge to the USA. The trucks get backed up. A lot of transports on the road. Drink all that water, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom again by the time I get home. What's this sign say up here? Slow car traffic, keep right. Nope, that's not what I'm looking at. We got a digital sign says move over, it's the law. Yes, we know it. Move over. Most of us know enough to move over for the emergency vehicles. I live on a main road in California, and some of our newer immigrants don't know that, like, yeah, you gotta move over and stop, not stop in the middle of nowhere. You move over and get out of the emergency vehicle's way, not the other way around, that they go around you. It's been interesting. Anyways, thanks for joining me, guys. I'm going to see if I can end this easily. Hopefully it's this X here. We'll see you Thursday, and we'll see you next weekend for all hands on deck. Bye for now.